Good gravy. I'm freaking out. I'm not sure why. It's just one of them days. Anywho, I want to make Pam a Komodo dragon. I want to redo this drawing of Pam, and I want to make her a Komodo dragon because I see the vision. I didn't do it because I didn't think I'd do a full body, but I'm clearly doing full body, so she's going to be a creature. I consider a Komodo dragon more of a creature than a rhinoceros. So, ooh, my back muscles, my back meat. Hold on now. I promise we stretched today, so I guess I'm just extra sore. Komodo dragon rearing up. Powerful lizard. Whoa, that's too big. Sheesh. All right. So they got this whole foreskin thing going on, these creatures. That's fucking disgusting. This is why I wanted Pam. This is why I wanted Pam to be a Komodo dragon. Poison mouth. Figured it suits her character. Not complaining. I like it. So, looking for some somewhat upright. Oh my god. Komodo dragons on a horse? Get out of there! Run! You. Oh my god. Oh, they're attacking everything. These things are scary. I gotta get out of here. I don't want to look at this. This is the scariest reference I've ever seen. Some references I don't want to see. Oh, those ones are doing it. Disgusting. What's that? I have not Googled Komodo dragons in like 1,000 years. These things are crazy. All right, well. Ooh, Bella. So let's see. I think I might just redraw this one. That way I don't really have to do much. But like, I do want the pudgy limbs. I think Komodo dragons have those nice pudgy lizard limbs. I'm trying to find one that's not AI. Minus AI, minus your... Is that Dreamstein? What the fuck kind of name is that? Yeah, get rid of that. I don't know what that is. Nature pool. Nope. Smithsonian. This looks like a render. Oops. Oh, fuck. Like, who are you? It's definitely on the other side of glass, so that makes sense. Okay. I've forgotten everything. Let's just guess. So I want like nice pudgy arms. I haven't drawn anything all day. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I should have done some warm up. I forgot. I've been playing Stardew Valley all day. Well, okay, not all day. I played it for a lot though. When I finished my work and stuff, my schoolwork, I started playing. And it was really fun. I got a lot done. I got more ideas. I got so many ideas. Things are always changing. Oh, okay, good. I don't have to resize my Psi monitor. I gotta get my windows all in order because I keep having to pan through. It sucks. I can't see nothing. I got one monitor, and it stays that way. I'm determined. Yeah, this lizard's got like some big old fat arms. And that's what I want. She got like nothing. She got no bingo wings. She got nothing. I think that comes across better in the Komodo dragon. So Oh, and she can be using her nasty lizard tongue to lick her beer. And I don't want to give her like a boar mouth by accident, because I was gonna have her mouth slightly open a little, but that might look a little gross. So she can just have her tongue out. So Komodo dragon tongues, I think they're forked. So before I commit to like erasing the rhino one, I want to see if I can actually make a Komodo dragon, because I've not drawn a Komodo dragon before. Let me see some Komodo. Well, they're going to be sharp. I was going to look up Komodo dragon teeth. It's probably fair to say they're sharp, right? Dragon teeth. They're little spiky things, right? Yuck. Oh, gross. What? Where's your teeth, brother? Well, they're weird looking. Komodo dragon teeth are weird looking. We'll just assume spiky and we'll move on. So they got like a little foreskin going on. That's what I wanted. I want the Komodo dragon foreskin head thing going on, because I think that's fun. There was potential with like chubby shapes with like the rhino, but for whatever reason, I don't know why I didn't do that. I'm stupid. Well, I still want to change the species. I'd prefer it. Now, I could be doing it from like her back or from her front or side to side. New shit by NWA. I like when she's hunched over the bar. I like that sometimes in the game you go to talk to her at the bar and the dialogue you get back is, Pam is unresponsive. Like, damn, honey. I think I might have to do a couple attempts. So yeah, let's do, let's see. I don't need to do her legs. Now I'm biting myself, because it's like, why did I do this with the rhino? Like, what stopped me? Because couldn't theoretically I just go over this one then? And like the difference is, I guess, a lot of stuff. Because I don't hate this Pam one, but I don't love it. It's not fun. It's not great. And I haven't really figured out why. I don't like the neck width. Like, that's something that bothers me. But I don't know. Ooh, I mean, I definitely like this width a lot more. But do I like it enough to change the species? Because I did want her to be a different... This sucks. Ugh. Why? Being indecisive is annoying. Why? Sometimes I'll ask my husband to make decisions for me. I'm like, fuck it, I can't. The hair might be more fun with Komodo dragon, but then I have to make it look like one. I think Komodo dragons really get a lot from like the upper body shape. Because when I see it, that's what I think. That's the most recognizable part. It's not in, this isn't super important. It's nice and I'll miss it, but it doesn't, there's other things we could do. Because I have the drink. The drink was honestly the most annoying part. So if I have the colors for the drink, I'm mostly fine. Oh, but then there's another problem. Okay, she's gonna wear a strapless, or strapless. Put Pam in a tube top. She'll wear the straps, the little straps. Maybe they'll be coming down a little. Oh, maybe she's just fucked up. Oh my god. That'd be fun. So far, this is a fun shape. I want her to have elbows. She's got elbows here. I don't know why. I just feel like they need to be here because I don't get to do a lot of elbows because they're kind of not pretty to draw or emphasize. Like, you got to be subtle, in my opinion, because they just look gross. I think they look kind of gross, like knobby or whatever. Same with knees. I think you can do too much with knees. What that means is there are styles that I personally would prefer less detail on the knees. And then I imagine, you know, a lot of people don't care, but I do notice it in comments for those kind of art styles. Cause I like to know, like, is it just me? So, but it's hard to say. Cause I mean, plenty of people could like it and they just don't comment. Cause most people don't comment. I don't know. I don't know if most people don't comment, but I think most people don't comment. Because you can't, because like there's so much media where it's always gonna be like more views and engagement than like, I mean, more views and comments, I think. Like, I don't know what would, yeah, that's like not a thing. Anywho's, so I guess we'll just give this a shot. Still like this arm. Yeah, I basically hadn't put in any thought to like, ooh, what do I want to do with his nose? I do think I want to push this in. Sorry, I got distracted. What do I want to do with his stripes? Because he's a tiger, but like tiger profile, tiger side profile. Looks like I don't want to make it too long. I don't know how long it is. I want to put like a bit of a lump. Ah! No. And probably orange will be the color of the lump. Awesome. Now his paw. So what exactly is this pose? It's like using the finger to push up the rim, I think. One issue is that the distance is going to be a lot smaller, I suppose. But why? So I went to go draw it. I was like, okay, well this, but then like, I guess that's my bias. Yeah, he just got it more relaxed, which is fine. The desire. Pinky up. Bitch. Yeah, that wouldn't make any sense. think this distance is going to be a little bit of an issue. But we'll just put that. Ah! Maybe we'll move that here. Because that was a thought I had. Like, oh, I could put this like under the chin. Ah! So there's options. Move you over here. Okay, we'll come back to that. Oh yeah, so far I like this. I like this. But this can work with a rhinoceros. This is just like a weird stylistic thing I was doing, and it's clearly not good for me. So she could still be a rhino. But the rationality isn't great. Look, my thing for rhino is that, like, they're supposedly kind of dumb. That's all I got. But with the Komodo dragon, I like the poison mouth. And I don't necessarily think Pam is dumb. I don't really feel great giving that characterization through an animal to anyone. Originally, Alex was a rhinoceros, and again, my only symbolism I knew about rhinoceri was that they're kind of dumb. I didn't really want that. So maybe I can also get away with just straight up adjusting the arm that's up. So I still want this to be kind of fatty. God, I like this one though. Yeah. She still gets the arm under the chin. That's a fun one. That gets to stay, I think. So we'll keep moving on. She still gets her nasty elbow. And yeah. Maybe we won't even have a drink. Who knows? Ooh, maybe. Ooh, nah. Damn it. If I could do her. What's she wear during winter? It's like just a coat. Fuck. Get it together, Pam. Yeah. It's gonna have to be this sloppy tank top. Look up some trailer women tank top. Let me see my big sloppy tank top, grannies. Come on. Granny. The big sloppy tank top. Bunch of garbage. Boo. Sanitized ass internet. Doesn't want me to be seeing big sloppy trailer grannies in their huge racks. It's a sad world. Maybe I'll why do I want her tits out? What's wrong with me? It's just fun. I want to draw some cleavage. I think that's it. I just really want to draw some cleavage. I ain't gotten an opportunity recently. So I'm gonna take it. Ooh, how crazy do I want to get with her boobulas? Look, nah, I don't know. It's fucking goofy. Calm down, calm down. Be normal. And we especially, what I like about this is that I get to keep the claws. That was an issue where when I drew this, I thought, well, the hand isn't very rhinoceros-like, you know? It was pissing me off. But we can work with these nasty long nails on a Komodo dragon. So I have to perform, but I don't have to think. So like this is done. And ears, we don't have to work with that. Hair. If we can successfully tilt the head. Okay, we can get rid of this right here because it's not doing anything. But if we can convert this, then we're good. So let's go look up Komodo dragon head. All right, let's see what we got. So they got the forked tongue. So we can also adjust her head in the back too. If we're just not able to do it, but. Should we stick her tongue out? It's not super big. We can adjust that if we want. And this sinks in a little bit. Where are you, Mr. Jaw? What a crazy yucky line there. Okay, let's fix her posture. Oh, goodness. So clearly the jaw is here. So let's stop getting too excited and moving the mouth and nose and all that stuff. Let's get the base down first. We just get so excited. Okay. Also, they got all this neck fat. That's fun. This angle is not correct. I wonder if I can find a good angle for this particular creature. Oh, creature! Images, images. These things are so cute. We're getting close to finding one of a good angle by accident. I fear I might have to specifically ask. Komodo dragon tilted head. Yeah, I think those push-ups actually did aggravate my shoulder thing, so none of those for a while, because I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Oh, here we go. Triumphant. The jacket. That's just not good. Like, I hate that. And now I'm gonna kill you. Boop. All right. So we got a tilted head, but maybe that's not what I want. Looking at it. Because then we don't get to... Let's see, the mouth is down here. Like, yeah, maybe I stretched the neck too much. Could be. Let's get rid of some of this for now. And then, let's see. Okay, maybe I gotta move these shoulders down a bit. Okay, let's try that. But like, where? Where are you putting them then? Let me take some measurements. Okay, those are fine, at least with one arm. All right, let's look at some more Komodo dragons. Yeah, they got a lot of neck stuff going on here. I don't know if that's male or female though. Oh right, I need to see them when they got kind of the foreskin thing going on. Show me, Komodo, baby. Well, that's pretty good. That website doesn't sound like a website I've ever been to before. So I will not go there. I love clicking on things. It's a thickness. Okay, so there's like an ear next to here, but we might de-emphasize that. Ooh, yeah, we'll flick her tongue out a little bit. That's fun. We have to. Running into some conflict. I would hate to be an animal. You just gotta fight all the time. These animals always just fighting each other. I would hate that. Like, you don't get any me time. That's why if I was in Warrior Cats, I would probably want to be a kitty pet. Unless it was, there was like tangible evidence to say, if you remain not a kitty pet, like if you are in a regular clan and then you die, then you join Star Clan. Because then it's like, well, I guess I just wait. I have a life as a cat. And then I wait. And then boom. I guess I don't know what happens in Star Clan. I don't know what they do. I don't know what. Did they just tell themselves that? That might be too long. Is Star Clan real? She's gonna look like a crocodile. She's gonna be a crocodile. Like, I don't want that. Yeah, I don't want her as a crocodile. Okay, well, let's look at Komodo dragon. That's a good face. That's a good face. Some of these things are just so cute. I think what turned me off of Googling Komodo dragons is just how like wickedly brutal their life sounds. It just seems like they're always angry about something. I don't want to be a Komodo dragon. Sounds miserable. Okay, so we have to avoid making her look like a crocodile, because that is a character that is, we haven't drawn yet, but we will. We've sketched him. We don't want to make him look like Birdie. They got like this resting bitch face, these things. They're never happy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make, I'm either gonna have to change Birdie's pose, which isn't too bad. I kind of want to, because I can express her being a crocodile with like a lot more. Like I can do that with the texture of her scales and stuff. But it's a little bit harder with a Komodo dragon because I don't do like deep, like realistic rendering, so I have to stylize the rendering, and that's going to be a little bit harder because the shapes are not very big for the Komodo dragon. They're very small, very bumpy though, but very probably a bit too detailed for my tastes. Just let me move this whole head forward with the back line as an anchor point, because there's this really nice shape in this reference I'm using for a Komodo dragon where the back, let me find, where in the hell is the command for adding more? Whatever. This reference I'm using where the back vertebra fuse, or like, you know, the back vertebra are that come out of the back of the head, that makes like a really nice line, and I want to try to include that. Because it's not just like a line straight down, because they got no business with that. So I can still keep this, which is a big victory. I thought I was going to have to do something new. Ooh, she looks a lot nastier. Oh, I think I like that. I think of the phrase said by Matt Paxton from A&E Hoarders, she's just a mean old rattlesnake. I don't think he popularized that phrase, but I love that phrase against like a really nasty woman. She's just a mean old rattlesnake, because they honestly could work against guys too. There was a guy on that show I would call a rattlesnake. It was the guy who I think owned a crap load of cars, so much so that he had to get rid of the cars, or else he would be fined heavily, or they would just be repossessed or something. So he had to get rid of a lot of the cars, and he could preserve some cars, or he just had to wind up giving rid of all of the cars, or like, yeah, eventually that would happen. All the cars would be taken away from him. Oh man, I like this nasty paint. Ooh, okay, now the hair. I'm gonna miss the way this hair looked back here. That I originally drew it, so I'm gonna have to change the angle and somehow get it back. So let's look up Pam. Pamela. Oh. Marty Valley Mickey. Pam, Pam, Pam. Oh, Pam, Pam, Pam. She's Pam, Pam, Pam. Oh, Pam, Pam. Okay. So, hairline for this thing. Miss Thing. Oh boy, I don't know. Where do you put a hairline on a lizard? I think I also want to do Komodo dragon because I just so happened to be looking at some Pinterest stuff for inspiration. And there were some cute Argonian maid inspired creatures. There were just like some lizard girls in general. So I thought, oh, I wish I could draw like that. And I was like, well, I can't draw like that, but I can draw lizards, I guess. I guess I just really had an hankering for it. If not that, then I probably would have gotten started on either my Rasmodius or Mr. Quee, I think he's pronounced. Because those ones are a snake and chameleon, respectively. I did wonder if I should switch, but nah. Rasmodius is a snake and Mr. Quee is a chameleon. I think that's fun. Okay, that's a bit pompadour. I don't know if I want that. Her curl does kind of confuse me a little bit. But I think it's just a skill issue. Or like hair naivety. Welcome to the Trolls world. It's a hair thing. I don't know the rest of the words of that song, but it goes like, it's a hair thing, it's a something thing. Magic something, make it happen. Yeah, I don't really know what went on in that show. I actually saw a video about it recently, but it's still leaving my brain. I might wind up preferring this. Still not this curl. Just keep it for now, see if I like it later. Miss Fawcett. Oh, that doesn't work at all. No, that's not good. Bam! God or a computer? Oh, today I took some time outside because it was nice and warm, and I found a small toy car and a plastic broken dinosaur head. So I want to clean those off, and unfortunately the dirt is so caked on because they've been in this area that I found them in for years. I'm gonna let them sit outside, firstly to dry, and secondly just to get hit with weather until more and more of it gets knocked off, if it does. It's super caked on, and they're not super cute toys. The dinosaur head is it's like the broken jagged plastic neck and then the rest of the head. So it's like whatever. I won't really be able to do much with that unless I like cut things and then sand them. Oh, I could sand them. Yeah, I have sanding stuff. I'm not too keen on sanding plastic, but because it's summer, I could always like do it outside or something. I don't know. I'd rather not do it at all, but we'll see. With all of a mask on. And the car, the rear wheels, the iron bar connecting the wheels is a bit bent and in general rusted, so I don't know if that'll survive being shaped back to normal. And then other than that, though, the rubber wheels are off their spools, for lack of a better word. And I think they just need to have their dirt cleaned out, and then they can be popped back on, and then they'll be fine. Because otherwise they look okay. Not a lot of rubber eaters in the soil, so it's mostly fine. All right. Stalling all summer long. Stalling. Makes your flipper strong. I don't know if I like Quaggins or hate them. I generally get grossed out by cutesy mascot stuff, but Quaggins There were so many of them, and I think at one point they just started to grow on me. Okay, so maybe we'll try like... Hello, honey!
Yes.
Swimming, swimming, swimming all summer long. Swimming, swimming, swimming.
What are you saying?
Makes you flip it strong.
I'm about to blow up in here.
He hates quagging.
You rage baiting no one. Like
That's
this
you.
Quaggan song.
It's not that bad. You fucking hate the Quaggan song that much?
I just think singing it that much is crazy.
I sang it like once, maybe twice, maybe 3 times. Kind of put hair on a lizard, and you're making things very difficult.
You
Now
don't
you're-
gotta feel the dead air of the Quaggan song.
That's awesome.
Don't do it.
Aw, okay.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you have a Hetalia phase?
Fuck no, that show look like ass.
Yeah, but most VTubers have a Hetalia phase. They were like shipping
Well-
countries together. Like, ooh, they should kiss them.
It was, as far as I'm aware, it was a pretty insensitive and often inaccurate show. So,
Aqua had a damn friends sex cult form out of a Hetalia group.
well,
Her real life friends were into Hetalia. She wasn't really into it, and her friends would like roleplay as the Hetalia countries.
oh gosh, girls
And
are
she
the
said
worst.
it was amazingly cringe.
That's awful.
And then she said it started becoming like, because they were shipping countries together, they would ship, like her friends would like ship each other together, and then they start making
Oh.
her friends were making out as they were role playing as countries.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I wonder if they were actually gay or if they were just like into the bit. Gay isn't lesbian gay.
Lesbian gay.
It's a different flavor, you know.
Yeah. Found out I'm gay through Hetalia.
Her chat was like, hey, are you like, did those friends turn out to be gay? Or I think she didn't answer.
Yeah, I'm
She should
curious.
check up on her friends and see if they turned out to be gay or if they were just gay as a bit.
Because it's like, were all of you gay? Was I not in? Was I not invited? Did you all get together and
I
say?
think they, like, she made it clear she didn't want to do any Hetalia role playing. Which bundle of stereotypes is the most attractive if personified? Because that's what Hetalia is, right?
Italia girls liked Germany, of course.
Wait, yeah, all girls love that bitch.
I would like. I just wanted to find like a really quick list of like the dudes next to the countries' names. This might be good. Thank you, Flickr. Oh, this is in a language I can't read.
Oh, what a damn. Why are they mostly men?
I almost think it's all men.
There are a couple ladies in there.
They might be men with long hair.
Think the far left and far right? And the one in the middle?
Yeah, those could be men.
What the hell?
Character. Nah, they're probably women.
Aren't their names just their countries or do they have names?
I want the names next to the countries, but like I want full bodies and stuff. Oh yeah, Italy. Italy was like he had this little curly hair thing. He was popular.
Their rendition of America is terrible. What the hell?
Oh.
Come on, man. We should be unhinged and bloodthirsty and like bipolar.
I think there's some fan art I remember seeing where they draw him a little fat.
You should be really like lying and manipulative.
At least make them fat. They gave him a burger, but that's about it.
I don't like that they gave him blonde hair.
Yeah.
I think statistically the most common hair type in America is going to be brown.
Yeah. It's
Most
gonna be
white
beef
people are
noodle.
brown and most black people are brown. So
It's gonna be beef noodle and not chicken noodle.
why do they give those Aryan ass hair?
I don't know, man.
Demi's tries to convince her, like she's talking about like, because obviously she's very America core, even though she's Philippine. She generally just sounds American. Everyone's like, you're higher American, because she just grew up on like
Internet.
internet.
Yeah, it's all American
Well,
stuff.
she did. She spent half of her life in Counter-Strike lobbies.
Yeah, that's grounds for citizenship, honestly.
Counter-Strike lobbies during the day, doom scrolling at night. She just ingests America. I think she's in Europe right now with her BF, and she talked about visiting America a bunch, and her chat was like, no, don't do it.
Yeah, it's like, what's she gonna do? Go to a restaurant and then say it's really expensive here?
But she watches reels, and she's like, she did point out, she's like, there's a trend of like videos on the internet where you're not sure, like some countries like, oh, they're just faking this. It's like a setup. She's like, there's like a good portion of TikTok or Instagram reels where like, she's not sure if they're faking it or it's America. She's like, Americans are kind of psychotic and like, you might think it's being faked, but like some of these are just crazy people. It's like, yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
Faked or crazy, who knows?
I just don't really know what you do here. I guess there's like the Disneyland or whatever.
You go to a parking lot and film a TikTok where you end up killing 7 people.
Oh,
So, it would have been.
that's. Did that happen recently?
I'm sure that. Most of the countries people trying to film TikToks.
Yeah. I did just see some thumbnail about some kids doing a prank and then it kills a teacher, and then some other thing where 2 guys almost left a guy to die, and filming was of course involved.
Yeah. Everyone just wants to get on America's Funny Home Videos, but it doesn't exist anymore. We need to bring back 100 different variants.
America, this is you.
Like, if they want to defeat the internet, then they need to bring back
Tom Bergeron.
100 million different variants of America's Funniest Home Videos. Right? Every night, it's just reels, baby.
Yo.
It would be good because at least these ones would be curated, right? It's like curated reels.
Yeah.
And so people would tune in every day to see the curated reels. Like, what do they got today? People love just watching crap. It's good.
Crap owns.
Yeah. Got a Hot Pocket? Watch some crap? Stuff.
Got a Hot Pocket and a doobie.
Is this crocodile gonna be smoking a doobie?
It's supposed to be a Komodo dragon and it's supposed to be Pam, and I'm struggling so hard.
I think the skin, if you can reflect the bone structure, will make it look more Komodo instead of croc. Because the lines that you're going to make on the nose are going to tell if it's like croc versus Komodo.
Jesus. All right, so what you mean by that, girl?
I'm saying the nose type is the chief, like the way the face is the identifying factor between like croc and Komodo.
All right, so what substantiate this?
Like you see how from his temples to his nose, it's an even slope downward, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crocodile's more like this. It's like straight lines from the temple to the snout, and where Komodo's is tapered.
So,
So
like,
it's like
where?
tapered down. So like from here to the here, this like edge of this lip here, it looks like it's in line. It doesn't look tapered enough, like this guy's. So I think I read it as crocodile.
Okay.
Does that translate?
Not super well.
It's the taper. If it just, I think it looks close.
Okay, that's good.
But I think it's just that's what the readability is when you look at it. I think if you because it's also not like colored or anything. Or,
Yeah, sure.
And a lot of the lines are probably not going to be done yet, but I think it looks fine. It's just when you, I think further on it'll be easier to identify.
I don't think it will. I think people are still going to confuse it with
Make her stick in her long ass tongue out.
She did have a short tongue. You think that'll actually help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
It does. That helps a lot, actually. Yeah. Okay.
a spiked ass weird tongue. Look at this guy. You got a damn stick coming out of his.
That's stupid.
Look how big that tongue is.
That's ridiculous.
Is it supposed to like pierce so he's like poisoning things?
Nah. I think it's like sniffing. He's going sniffer. Her hair is, I'm so bad at her hair, dude. I struggled with the rhino, and now I'm gonna struggle with it here. Cause like, I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what the fuck he drew. He won't answer me.
Is it curls going down or is it slicked back?
People have interpreted it as slicked back, but I'm just not satisfied. Hot roller. Hot roller. 8?
Do you think she's doing rollers like vertical?
Okay, let me look up this chick. Like, I think she's like doing some stuff like this where it's like away from her face.
Do you think it's curls going down rather than slicked back?
I think they're going back, but like, then I don't know what they're doing up here.
Yeah, it's hard.
Because then it looks like it's tied back here the way I drew it, and that's not what I'm going for. I hate that. I want to be satisfied.
What you're doing now reminds me of like the gray wig women.
The gray wig women.
Yeah, like the old timey hairstyle.
Yeah.
Where it's like curly down one line, if that makes sense.
No.
I don't know what you call it.
That's okay. When I see it, I think matronly, and that's not what Pam is about. She's not matronly.
She's gruff. She wants a burger and a beer.
There's times where you go into the bar to try and talk to her, but it just says Pam is unresponsive.
They're just the type of people, it depends on their hot dog consumption index. And I think she has a high hot dog consumption index, if that makes sense. Not that she's like, I'm not trying to do a penis analogy here. Just like she eats a lot of hot dogs.
Yeah. Well, what about
and I
me?
think you love hot dogs, but you don't consume that many of them.
Right.
I think she's doing it every other day. I think she's a hot dog person. She's got that vibe.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know, one hot dog every like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, because like I know I'm not supposed to have it, and I got strong willpower when it comes to food for the most part. Sometimes I give in.
She's someone who's not going to age gracefully. Like she's just going to collapse into a pile of bones.
That's awesome.
Animals.
While driving the bus
Yeah.
with kids in it.
I mean, she's the alcoholic, right?
I don't know. I don't know like how you specifically define that term. I wonder what the wiki says, because for Shane it just says he's a heavy drinker, which might be a lot more accurate than than like an actual alcoholic.
So were you lying before when you were doing the lore about Pam driving the bus drunk?
I mean, I think it's likely that she's drunk while driving the bus.
Okay, so I'd be considering an alcoholic.
Okay. Damn. Okay, so she doesn't get... Okay, well, here it says Pam is one of Gus's most loyal customers. But it won't call her a heavy drinker, but it calls Shane a heavy drinker. What the hell? Whatever. I guess Pam is unresponsive off spaghetti.
I mean, that's happened, right? You eat spaghetti and you just kind of comatose.
Yeah. Yeah.
You eat enough Italian food, you're ready. Probably ate steak meat. was jogging back, so I want to see if you have a repressed Italia lore.
No, I never joined the anime club. I had a friend who was in the anime club. I never joined any clubs, but I wish I wouldn't have minded joining the anime club. I mean, it wouldn't have done anything like
You had some
helpful.
very cringe friends.
Yeah, and I would have just gotten to watch anime.
I just had a bunch of boys that are Naruto running.
True. I don't know if they were Naruto running back then, though. I hope so.
Sharing their Rukia pics.
Oh, is that the bleach girl with the weird bug hair?
Here? It's the main lead. She's black.
No, it's like she looks like a bug. She looks like, yeah, she's like a bug.
She's a bug?
I think I always hated her hair. It looks gross. It's stuck to her neck, and then there's this big strand in the middle. It looks really gross. I hate it. Ugh. Like, it looks sticky and hot. And it's like always tickling her nose, too. Ugh.
I don't know how this has to do with bugs, though.
There's something, when I see her, I think of like a nasty little bug. Not a cute bug, but a gross one. I don't like it. I don't mind her. It's just her hair is like grossing me out.
Regressive. National Women's Month?
They get the whole month.
You.
I get the whole month.
Yeah.
I have to be respectful to me the whole month.
Yeah. Women can't be sniping at each other on Women's Month.
Okay, I like her. I don't like her hair. That's bad? That's bad to say? Who makes her hair? Who does Rukia's hair? Question. You don't know. Who does her hair? A man? Is it a fucking man?
If someone insulted your hair, you'd dissolve.
Yeah.
So she's gonna dissolve.
I think she can handle it. She's like tough.
Huh?
Tough.
Oh,
Strong.
Powerpuff Girls.
I could talk about Powerpuff Girls.
Her hair is the same as Buttercup's hair.
No.
Yeah.
Because there's no thing in front of her. Buttercup's like got bangs. But like it's also not like noticeably sticking to her neck. So it's just not true.
Okay. Enjoy.
Thank you. You know, it's National Women's Month. I forgot. I keep getting little notifications from like websites where it's like, oh, we're doing National Women's Month, or I'm subscribed to that 123 birthday card e-greetings thing, and they send me stuff, and I just remember that they were sending stuff for National Women's Month. I have that website because I used it to send like some cards to my dad, and then I stopped because like it felt like really old fashioned, but then I was sending them to my grandpa for his birthday. I don't even think he saw them. I don't know. He said, I know one year he said that I didn't have to send him Amazon gift cards anymore as like birthday gifts because like he literally wasn't like getting them. So, but he passed. So I don't know if anyone like went through his emails and got them. I hope they did. That kind of sucks. But I don't know. Does Amazon shut down your account when they find out you died? Isn't Facebook doing like AI accounts for like dead people? Like why? No one wants. Like you're just make bots. Fine. That's basically what that is, right? Because I don't think loved ones want it or clamoring for it. It just sounds confusing and weird. So then it's like, who is this for? I haven't logged onto my Facebook account in forever. I've done it a couple times when relatives were like, hey, I need you to log onto Facebook for something. But I think they also that when the old people started deleting their Facebook accounts, I was like, oh wow, okay. That's interesting. I know know the old people gave the same reasons too. They were like, I just didn't want to fight anymore. Because, yeah, I mean, like, you're just going to log onto this thing and your family's going to, you know, someone's going to say something. And you're like, I disagree. And then you start fighting on Facebook. And it's like, you know, really, that they can mess up your whole day. So I'm glad the older people have recognized this, because I don't like these old people on the internet just fighting all day. They suck. They're supposed to suck. Get them off the internet. I knew when my mom found the internet, I was gonna have to eventually block. Ugh. Because it starts with sending me stuff and then trying to argue with me about the stuff she sent 6 months ago, and then I thought, okay, I'm just gonna block her, and then she can speed run arguing with people on the internet, and then wanting to get off the internet. Ooh, this here is fun though. This isn't really Pam, but like it's fun. Okay, let's smush this. Okay, so we're gonna make a lot of changes, I suppose. A lot of changes, I suppose. Love this as a titty. So what do I want to do with the hand? I could hide it. But I don't think that makes sense. So I think I'll just put the glass of booze . So like in mouthwashing, why do people make like cute fan art of Curly? Isn't he like a rape apologist? Because I'm new to using Pinterest. Not seriously. I just kept getting Pinterest results in my Google images, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go and make an account so I can save these pictures myself. But then I kept seeing mouthwashing fan art of like Curly and Anya hanging out, but like, isn't he like... Didn't he try to like completely ignore and like a little bit invalidate Anya's feelings about the whole like being assaulted thing? Or maybe he like didn't piece it together. I don't know, because I've watched a lot of different interpretations of this game, so I don't know what is, which is like the point, I think. I just know every time I see cutesy looking Curly, it's like, what's that about? Especially when he's hanging out with Anya. You're not friends. Not really. Get away from him. Nah, I never actually played the game, so I could be very much wrong. Well, maybe a lot of people didn't play the game. Who go out here buying games? Now I feel better making her eyebrows more into a scowl. Wait, let me search Shane. I'm pretty sure it does call him a heavy drinker. Yeah. And that's not in... Drink. Wow. So it says nothing about her condition as an imbiber directly. Fucking rude. Nasty. Nasty people on this wiki. Nasty. All right. So she's got some funny eyebrows. They're thin, but they like curve in such a devious way. She's so devious. What a scamp. Pam, you scamp. Okay, just a little brighter. Oh, I guess we doing values. I wish I drew more today. I get so nervous. I'm like, oh, if I draw earlier, I'm not going to draw later. It's like, it's fine. Actually, I think today I was too busy playing Stardew. Normally I would draw when I was listening to my thing, so I think it's just me punishing myself for no reason. I was very snacky today too. Am I assuming the whole day is forever? I think so. It's like, oh, I did something bad today. That means I'm going to do it forever. I think that's my controlling nature coming in, you know. Trying to make meaning, just the meaning being you are fucking crazy. Girl, you look fucking crazy. Instead of just, you know, sometimes it be like that. Girl, you look fucking crazy. She reminds me of Godzilla. Godzilla 1998. Also, I probably won't rewatch it. It probably was bad. I think it's like a hot take or an unpopular take for a reason. I enjoyed it, and that's all that matters, but I probably won't watch it again. We're gonna go a little bit lighter. But yeah, the tongue, I think, is going to help a lot with her not seeming like a crocodile or alligator. Like, I think if you see the forked tongue, which is going to be very distinct, and you still say it's a crocodile or alligator, like, I can't help you. Like, there's some interpretations of works where, like, I'll read comments on them, and it's like, well, how do you see this? Show me your eye tracking. How did you put together this puzzle? And, you know, it can't be helped, but I don't think that's enough people to be scared. Also, I think some people just hide. Also, I wouldn't assume trolling, because I feel like people don't really troll like when they like by pretending to be stupid anymore. Because it's kind of just like competing with earnestly stupid looking stuff. Oh, and I guess plus rage bait. So it's like there's not really a place for it. Stupid humor's fun, though. But yeah, you gotta be careful with it. Even though it's hard to be careful. I gotta love saying stupid stuff. Oops. This to be a little bit floaty up. There's a bit more roundness than I'm giving. I like the phrase "it's giving." That comes out so easily. Like, it's giving hot roller. Okay. Swimming, swimming, swimming. What a beautiful song by a beautiful creature. Quaggins are like these manatee thingies, but they're like way stubbier. They're not. They're sometimes the mascot for certain in-game things. I think they're. Yeah, I think it's fair to say that they're like they're the mascot. 'Cause I don't know what else would be the mascot. I liked them because you could buy these tonics that looked like Quaggins, and you could have them not on in PvP, but you could play with them in the PvP zones. So you could like do silly gimmick stuff. I had a build, and anytime you switched or you activated a healing spell, you would get 5 seconds of healing speed increase. And this could be activated by activating a potion. So if you had a potion that would that had infinite use, you could just keep triggering that potion to go in and out of the potion form, and that would trigger the healing spell, and you would just have like infinite swiftness. You just had to keep clicking this button, and it was an easy button for me to click. It was like my side mouse. So it was my side mouse that was effectively like, I think I also had it set up to where it was just basically my healing button as well. So once I got in combat, that was just my healing button, but out of combat, I could just run really fast as like a little gross manatee lizard baby thing. So the goal is to address concerns like, oh, what if she looks like this other animal? And I don't think anything else fits. Snake doesn't work because that's fucking stupid. She's got limbs. Grow up. What is the shit with people making like snake characters and they have limbs? I don't understand. Am I close-minded? Jeez. Oh! Why not just make it a lizard or anything? I don't understand. Like, it's fun to make them limbless because it's more obvious that they're snakes, and then you can have them doing things with their tail. I forgive the ones where it's like the upper body has limbs because it's some sort of hybrid creature, but when it's just like, yeah, I guess that's my issue, because sometimes they have arms and legs, and that just really weirds me out. It's like, that's not a snake. Like, well, that's a lizard. And I don't think there's a technicality that can wash that away. There's not a technicality they can clap back with where it's like, well, actually, there's this thing. It's like, nobody knows about that, dude. We're trying to communicate ideas, and you're like, well, actually, based on this technicality, you should already know this. Like, no, bro. You have to introduce us to the technicality, and then you show us your like design. Otherwise, you're just confusing us. And people are gonna ask you questions like, why does this thing have limbs? I thought it was a snake. And that's a very fair question. You're giving them any ammunition to ask more stupid ass questions about your fursona. Give them nothing. You hear me? Yeah, she's got a little smile. She got her check. She can drink a booze. Bless her. Okay. Just gotta see if I can justify that shape. And I guess I can. I would like to scoot it closer, or the mouth. I could make it a little longer. Because these things got long mouths. Big time talkers. I heard that. She's looking sneaky right now. How do we fix this? Give her limbs. We're already doing that. Also, get rid of this or make it bigger. Yeah, just like... There's like a lot more fat meat. Wrinkle meat. Yeah, bring on the wrinkle meat, y'all. Okay, that hump helped a little bit. Just a little bit of hilltop right here. Okay. Okay, Pamela. I'm not into Lois Griffin, but I get it. Like, I don't assume people who draw sexy Lois Griffin, I don't think they're doing it ironically. I used to for a little bit. There's no way. She's too familiar, and now that she's familiar, she's fine. She's acceptable. Her triangle nose is good. So I think that some of this art is honest. Let's do the thing he was telling me about and try to make the slope more slopey. Ooh, but before we do that, let's put this here. And yeah, just keep going. Oops. How do we... There we go. Why was that option not available earlier? I don't know. I'm always doing something. So trying to make more of a slope. Just a little bit more. I think it helps. Good, good, good. Thank you, Bobby. I don't know if he's watching. It's probably, I don't think he is. I think he's watching some. I don't know their names. I don't want to name drop them, but he's watching his ladies. Or he's doing WoW, because WoW season and like PoE season are going on or already started or something. So there's going to be long stretches of time where he's very busy with his friends. I love that. That's so cute. Oh my god, you were here! I didn't think you were here. I was just yapping about you casually. Nothing bad. I was just saying that you're doing that thing. How did you, or were you actively watching? You don't have to, by the way, no pressure. I'm not gonna be like, so did you watch my stream? Because I know there's like very entertaining ladies who are better at delivering the content. You don't need to suffer. There's kind of some dimension over here. That's crazy. You're gonna say, oh, it's weird you watch things on 2x, but you're doing like 2 audio files at the same time of people talking. Honey, that's crazy. It's cool. I wanted to do it. I want to do something like that, but I haven't really tried it. I thought, no, wait, he's gonna make fun of me for this. His first idea was wall to wall and following the Great Wall, but then he learned that it's all mountains and no people. Oh yeah, that'd be super awful. Yeah, he's got to run into people and be like, hello. But they don't have any English. Like, do they have someone else who knows Chinese? Do they have like a phone? Then he thought about mouth to mouth and follow the Yangtze River, but the river has a lot of cities on it, and the T1 cities don't follow motorcycles on city roads. Yeah, they have a whole crew with them. Okay. So they themselves don't know any Chinese, but they have people with them. Because, yeah, just going knowing nothing seems insane. They don't allow motorcycles. Okay. What do they allow? Like, is it... Because I don't know how their car infrastructure is. Can I bring my Ford F-150 to China? Where is the Baja Blast? Yeah, droopy lizard neck. Let's see, where does this droop begin? Like at the middle of the neck. We're all right. Hell yeah. Droopenstein. They had a lot of bikes and mopeds in their history, but it led to being unable to move stuff through the city because so many bikes were there. And we'll just come in with some white here. Is that the same color? No. So removing bikes improves pedestrians and public transport. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering. So there's pedestrians, public transport, and probably some small, like specifically licensed vehicles. I don't know if that would be like emergency and delivery or just emergency. It's just most people aren't owning a car in T1 cities. Why would you? Yeah, it was. I remember growing up and wanting to live in a city because it wasn't very much about like owning a car and all the maintenance and costs and considerations that come with that. That's my assumption of cities is there's probably not a lot of cars because it's not a good idea. Most cities, I think, like what, like LA is like full of people sitting in traffic or whatever. That's, I don't know, they're always talking about that. I was so annoyed when I did get a job and it was like in walking distance and my dad was still like, "Oh, you should also get a car." It's like, are you fucking kidding me? The walk is 15 minutes. I'm not getting a goddamn car. It's not even gonna fit in the garage. So I'm screwed during the cold months. %90 home ownership now. Are 90% of homes owned? I don't know any good China facts. I guess all I know is that 90% of adults are in a home owned by them or their significant other or immediate family. That's nuts. Wow. Wow, that's cool. I know that they also are another country where for whatever reason they like the character Lotso the bear from Toy Story even though he is definitely an enemy. Like they have little umbrellas and other such things, so I don't know if the movie's translated differently over, I mean they must have translated differently, but like people have the Lotso the bear design on a lot of kids stuff. I remember seeing an umbrella with that character on one of those videos of that person who just does the little videos walking through a random place in China. That's a villain. I don't know what the fuck's happening. Oh, maybe why does East Asia like Lotso the bear? Okay, well this one's Lotso the bear popularity in China. He's popular in other East Asian countries too. Yeah, they have entire toy shops dedicated to him, posters and graphics on walls, costumes, blah blah blah. This person's relating it to Panda's popularity. Okay, well let's can we get back on topic? Oh wow, yeah, here's some Lotso stuff. He's a villain. Okay, I had the same question, and as my Chinese friend explained to me, Chinese companies will buy the cheaper rights to certain characters and produce insane amounts of products just featuring the one trademark. Lotso happened to be the one they got from Toy Story. Guessing its presence in shopping malls and toy shops has made its presence at its home of Disneyland that much more popular. I believe that. I'm content with that explanation. Oh, this person's relating the popularity of Lotso to Minions. I think I'm fine with Minions. There was a couple days ago where I was about to buy like a Minions thing. I was so close. I can't say I love them. They're just like here. They represent joy, I suppose. They have names like, I think there's Bob and Stuart. I'm not gonna get into all that. I like the shorter one with 2 eyes and not the taller one. I like the shorter one's proportion, so I would get merchandise of that one. I feel like this hairline needs to move in a lot more. Oh, goodness. Also, I have not touched Neopets since making those new Neopets. I designed some of them a bit, but it's not something I can force, apparently. I'm open to coming back to it in a matter of anywhere from months to years. Probably years. I've got some fixations in the queue. But I've got a really big fixation now. So I don't know how long this lasts. I've never like gotten this weird about something. Well, that's not true. That is not true. I've been very weird about things like this before. So yeah, years. Decades. The problem with Neopets is they don't have navels. You might be able to buy belly button rings. Neopets shop belly button ring. I don't want a banded one. I want one in-game. I don't know if Neopets knows how to answer this question. Whatever. Let's see. Yeah, that might be an issue. That's why though, right? Because no belly button rings, like that's what you're wanting to see. I might move her eyes up. Because what else do you do with a belly button ring? Or I mean a belly button. Because I don't know what to do with my belly button. It just sort of sits there, like whatever. I'm not a fan of it. Not much of a B button fan. Let's go this. Not all of them. This and then this. What? What are you slobbing on? Oh, he's slobbing on that cat's nose. That's so messed up. I think. Yeah, move this down a bit. For my girl. Yeah, that's the right layer, apparently. At a certain weight, do you lose visible collarbones? Collarbones plus size. Because I think Pam is a bit big. So I don't know if she'd have collarbones. I have a little bit. Oh, I could never get my collarbone pierced or tatted. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, they seem to disappear. So I'm gonna get rid of them because they didn't look right. What I do want are this kind of foreskin look that Komodo dragons can have. It's not all of them. It's hard to see. I don't know if that's right. For some of them, their head seems to recess into some neck skin. So that's what I'd like to emulate, just for more lines. So I'm gonna get rid of this collarbone. And it'll probably turn into just some folds. Okay. We'll work on that. That's a really nasty looking area right now. But we'll get to it. Oh gosh, yeah, that's really... Is that a new emote? I know I have that guy in my thing, in my pictures. Yeah, I don't think I have the roundness correct. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's disgusting. Every time I see him, I'm like, oh, he's so gross. I gotta post him. He's so nasty. I don't know why someone made it. Because it would have been approved. They would have been working on it and said, yeah, this is fine. He's just so horny. Maybe they wanted him to be horny. You know, because like art is meant to disturb the comfortable and comfort the disturbed or something. He's lusting after him. God, that's crazy. I can't believe they did that on this dang internet. Your days are numbered, Glorp Shake ass. One of these days they're gonna say no more little booty creatures. And then it's over. I'll be first in line at the funeral. The funeral event? I think I'm invited. Funeral con? I got tickets. Okay, her neck pussy's gonna need tons and tons of work. Oh boy. The upper part is in the right place. So we'll just earthworm this for a bit. And then walk away. I said walk away. Lying woman. Disgusting. actually never liked that "No More Monkeys Jumping on the Bed" poem. Ever since I first heard it. Well, I don't know if it's a poem, but it's just, what happens to the monkeys? Like, I guess it's meant to say, hey, don't jump on the bed. But they kind of just disappear. There's no clear, like, where do they go afterwards, you know? They just sort of disappear. Is anyone really learning anything? Also, I jumped on the bed well after I heard that song, because I knew how to not fall off the bed. I remember jumping on my bed while wearing a Naruto headband. I used to own a Naruto headband, a Leaf Village headband. And I remember taking a picture of myself jumping on the bed with the Naruto headband, and we actually got those photos developed. I definitely got rid of the headband at one point. I think I just stopped believing in Naruto. Also, I just didn't want it. Naruto headbands look kind of gross, or not gross. They look kind of dumb. At least I thought I looked stupid in it. Not like, oh, cringe, stupid. I just thought I just looked I just look stupid in this. Divorced from any franchise, this just does not look cute on me. Because it covers the forehead, and I didn't need that. It would make me ask myself, why are you covering your forehead? Unfortunately, I wasn't going to many, if any. I was not going to any conventions. I had a friend who invited me and stuff, but I was too much of a... I was too self-conscious to go. I didn't know the protocol. I didn't know the people. The girl who was inviting me, she actually did like commissions and cosplays and stuff. So she was more into the scene, and I was just gonna feel shitty if I went. So I said, I'm not gonna go. So goodbye, Naruto headband. Maybe I would have kept it if it were a different village. Basically just not Leaf Village. I'm not particularly attached to the Leaf Village. It doesn't seem like a great place to live. Like, it's probably better than the other ones. Just because they have... Don't they have, like, a crazy concentration of ninjas there? So I think the show has to make it seem safer, but I don't think it was. Like, what affected the Water Village and the Gara Village? Were they besieged or, like, always under threat by forces? Well, I guess they didn't have the ninja president there. They have, like, an insane child with a weird raccoon in his belly button. But I don't think that's really that big of a deal. He seems to mind his business. He just plays his computer games or whatever. I don't know what Gara does in his free time. I think he just broods. You think so? Like, would he be a mean one or a nice one? Would he be typing slay? Do people type slay anymore? There's a lot you could do with the tongue because it's so flexible, so we're just playing with ideas. Dark femboy. I don't think I've seen a dark femboy. I believe it though. Makes sense to me. This character would be fun as an alligator, but it wouldn't make any sense. And then I'd have to switch Birdie from an alligator to something else, and I don't want to do that. Can we add a little bit more wrinkle back? A little bit. Dark femboix. Dark femboix. I know in Boruto he has a kid, but it's an adopted kid. Which, that was kind of a relief to me because I was thinking, who on earth is having sex with Gaara? And fortunately, no one. That is interesting, though. Like, why did Gaara feel the need to adopt? What motivated him? Because I don't know much about Gaara. Like, I didn't consider Gaara, even as an adult, to be a character who would, I don't know, feel the pangs of fatherhood. Oh, I think the kid was like kind of super powerful like him, so he just said, all right, well, I'll just adopt this kid because he's a little freak. I think that's the motivation. Because I imagine Gaara was like, oh, this kid's like me for real. I can help. I can help and try and make this young lad far more adjusted than me. So that's a pretty cool motivator, I guess. Femboy reacts to Homestar Runner? Oh, Homestar Runner, do your best. Homestar Runner, pass a test. Homestar Runner, mom and dad. Look out, Homestar, it's strong bad. I watched so much Homestar Runner. That was another one of those websites I would watch. Along with, like, you know, Kill Frog and... what were the other ones I listed? There was another one with two gamer guys whose heads were drawn with circle tools. That one was pretty fun. One character's name was Joel. I think he was blonde. That was a bit later, though. That was later than Homestar Runner. What other Flash websites? Because I only went to Newgrounds for Salad Fingers. Or, like, the rare moments where my bestie was over. I remember we went to Newgrounds, or like one time she told me like to go play this weird Legend of Zelda game on Newgrounds. But that was about it. I mostly watched the Strong Bad emails because I thought those were so freaking funny. Oh, someone's outside my room. Hold on. They don't need to hear my wild, my wild, insane takes about Homestar Runner. I'm not trying to start a debate. I wonder if Homestar Runner was a thing now, if all the girlies would be all over Strong Sad. Because he's kind of ugly, but they could make him one of them, you know, like, oh, give me that fat boy type things. He also was a sensitive guy. I believe he made poetry. He wrote poetry about being sad. I believe it's, you know, it's strong bad, and then strong mad, and then strong sad. And they're all brothers. I'm gonna go to Pinterest real quick. I'm gonna type in strong sad. I'm gonna see if something comes back. It's mostly canon depictions. There's a fan art. Okay, I want it all as one word, not as separate words. What? This website's crazy. Whatever. Not enough. Let's get rid of this reference. We don't need it anymore. Yeah, it's supposed to come tomorrow. Let me check. I thought it was supposed to be today. That's part of the reason why I was outside. Quite a few. Making my rounds. No, oops. Motherfucker. Oh, wait, the order side is covered up. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow. That's so exciting. Are you gonna set it up? Hee 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 hee. I'll probably get the box first, and then I'll open it up and I'll look at it. Ooh, maybe we could move the desks. I'm not against that. I have to move the puzzle. I think there's a cardboard box big enough to move the puzzle. Because I was gonna do the puzzle after the table's cleared. But it would be kind of convenient to get the desk moved because I've been craving it more and more. Cool. I'm assuming that's yes to you'll set it up. But now I'm wondering, like, ooh, I might move the desk. The cable orientation is different between this desk orientation and the last one, so that might be kind of annoying. Ideally, I would be able to do that on my own, but I always like your company for things, so it depends on how I feel. I'll probably not want to do it like after I finish school or my schoolwork. Oh, tomorrow's Wednesday. That's my canon day off where I don't let myself stream. Because normally it's very busy because I've also got the check-in thing. And so for the rest of the day, I just want to like do nothing. So that might be a good day to do it. Now all set up, I also need to redo all the audio filtering and also want to test your current mic versus mine in that setup. Sure. Sounds great. Oh, oh my goodness, what's happening? I'm being consumed. You're typing about doing work and I fell asleep. It's crazy. Yeah. I wish I would have the sense to say, oh, I'm getting tired. I'm going to begin my sleep protocol. Instead of the stupid stuff I do now where it's like, oh, I'm getting tired. I better try to squeeze fun out of the last 30 minutes of the day. And then I stay up for like way later. I think I have like a control issue, but it's like internal. It's like if I set it up, I just get annoyed or bored. Or I get afraid of being bored of the potential or of applying the schedule that I've imposed. And that kind of weirds me out. Just making up drama. That's what I'm doing. I want her shoulder out a little bit more. Yeah, like that. And then we don't have to redraw the hand quite. I do want to make some lumpiness though. Because I don't really like this stylization all that much. I don't think it's great. Let's use a different layer. Okay, so something like that, and then we'll get rid of the resties. Disgusting. Oops. All right, we kept it. Whew. And then commit to this. Oh, wait, that doesn't seem right. No, that doesn't seem right either. Either. Blam. Ugh. Getting there, I guess. Oh, I kind of, maybe I should move her strap over. I think that might make some sense. Yeah, I want to give her like a loose strap. So just drape it off the sides. How does this go? Because it's no longer... So what shape does that make? Good question. I'm not sure how this strap would wrap around her. I don't know if this is a good idea. That's a lot. Choice. What does it say about me? Weirdo pervert. Is that okay? Yes. Hello, my love. Whoa, slamming doors.
Yeah.
Rage
It's
man.
almost, you're almost at 2 hours.
Yeah.
If you're going to stop at 11.
I'm leaning towards that.
I don't think you want to stay up till midnight.
No. Strap back up. It's too much.
She's too provocative.
Yeah. I don't need people to like get turned on. I'm not trying to draw pornography.
Scaly harlots in this stream.
Yeah.
You should put Scaly's welcome in caps in your title.
They are welcome.
Yeah, because they'll kind of like, oh, are you Scaly? Like, no, but you're welcome.
I have to unfortunately put an asterisk on furries welcome.
Why?
Sometimes certain furries are just like, they're just too much. And they're just bringing the whole vibe down.
I don't know what you mean.
I don't think I want to say.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I want to. I don't have any specific names.
Furries, you're on notice.
Just some of them. Some of them are all starting to piss me off. Like 3.
Who are these 3 furries you're beefing with?
Not personally.
You're talking about like artwork?
No. Just fucked up ideology.
These world leader furries.
So I'm sticking with scalies for
Okay.
sure, though. They won't piss me off because there's like 5 total.
I played with several.
Full fuck. You know they're not scalies.
I can show you their Discord.
They're scalies.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. Why?
I sometimes raid with their guild because one of the people that raids with our guild has their own guild that has a lot of scalies and furries in it, and they are a scaly and they are an artist who does commissions. That's the person I've showed you them before.
Okay. The person who does like the black and white stuff?
No, that's someone else.
Okay.
Yeah, they do commissions for scaly stuff, and they are a scaly.
Okay, well, shucks.
Their guild has a bunch of scalies and furries in it.
Slap my bottom.
I never raided with their guild, so.
Okay, I'm wrong. I just feel like they're good, so why aren't there more? Like, who doesn't want to be a lizard?
I'm good with skin.
What girl doesn't want to be a lizard?
You don't like being cold. Why would you want to be a lizard? They're cold.
I am cold, so there's no choice. It's like, just because I pick, a flame otterknock or whatever as my
You'd be
stone up.
warm.
No, I wouldn't.
What do you mean?
It's not real.
You've been warm many times.
Not enough.
You're here with your dang booty shorts on.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're like, oh, I'm cold.
No, I'm just saying that just because I have a Charizard OC doesn't make me warm.
You think Charizard's cold?
No,
Then what do you mean?
because it's just a picture.
You're not living it.
No, I'm not.
See, you don't got the belief, man.
Honestly, yeah. I told you I've been trying to become a furry for a very long time. And I just can't commit to like not only a persona, but like anything to do with it. So it's like I guess I'm just not a furry.
Very aspirational.
Yeah. Cause like I don't know what my persona would even be, for starters.
I think you're past 2 hours. No, I'm just not even keep going. Because if I go in this conversation, you're gonna try. You'll be shooting for 8 more.
Yeah.
Talking about. And then we're gonna get the bug people.
Oh, the bug people.
Man, that's gonna.
That's fun. The bug people are fun. They're not pissing me off.
Come get me when you're done.
Do you have things?
I might get some food.
Oh, okay.
But I just figured it's a good time for you to stop because it's almost 11. You've been streaming for 2 hours.
Okay. All right. Well, good night.
Because you gotta wind down too.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'll be up. Oh my God, you're right. I'm so bad at going to bed. Okay. Good night.